Ice Cube, because Ice Cube has come out and given everybody some brutal truth. Sorry, Angel Reese, the $5 million offer was only for Caitlin Clark.
Personal, but it was business. That's all it is, business. Y'all gonna make it personal though.
She was supposed to be the face of the WNBA's future. Brand deals, commercials, headlines, the so-called Bayou Barbie. But now, Angel Reese is facing the biggest collapse of her career. Sponsorships that once chased her are backing out. Major campaigns are quietly disappearing. And one brutal statement from Ice Cube has changed everything. Tonight, we expose how Reese went from the queen of hype to the queen of controversy, and why Caitlin Clark, LeBron James, and even Michael Jordan's name are now part of the conversation.
What happened to Miss Angel Reese? She's all in Indiana during All-Star, and her Reebok campaign, come to your trap, take over your trap.
Reese's rise was meteoric. At LSU, she became a household name. Viral dances, bold trash talk, and a national championship win that cemented her status. Reebok signed her. TikTok crowned her. She wasn't just an athlete. She was marketed as a cultural movement. But here's the danger. When hype runs faster than performance, the fall is brutal.
Ice Cube, they're about to come and get Ice Cube. We know how this works. It won't be long.
It all shifted when Ice Cube was asked if his $5 million Big 3 offer extended to Angel Reese. His answer, sorry, it was only for Caitlin Clark. Just like that, sponsors began rethinking their investments. If Cube, someone with both business sense and street credibility, doesn't see the value, why should Nike, Gatorade, or ESPN?
So, Ice Cube, you see the headline from TMZ. Sorry, Angel Reese, the $5 million offer was only for Caitlin Clark.
Agencies whispered what fans were already saying. Reese's numbers didn't match her hype. Missed layups, social media memes, and declining engagement. ROI matters, and suddenly Angel wasn't worth the gamble.
This is confirmation from the people that want to pay the money. Sponsors.
At the same time, Caitlin Clark was exploding into superstardom. A $5 million deal for just 10 games, mobbed by fans in Chicago like she was the second coming of Michael Jordan. Autographs, sellouts, global headlines. Clark didn't just enter Reese's city, she took it over. Fans online summed it up best. Caitlin came to Angel's trap and made it her own.
TMZ Sports caught up with Ice Cube himself at LAX this week. And the Big 3 honcho said that there will be no deal put in front of Angel Reese anytime soon.
And for Reese, every game became a microscope. Her missed layups weren't just stats, they went viral. Comment sections mocked her. She's padding rebounds off her own misses. The Bayou Barbie became a meme. And in sports, once fans flip the narrative, it's almost impossible to flip it back.
Didn't tell us the same thing about Angel Reese.
Even legends weighed in. Lisa Leslie praised Reese's hustle, but told her directly, "We're going to fix your layups." LeBron James spoke about Clark being a generational talent. Michael Jordan's name was invoked as Clark lit up Chicago. Every headline made the gap clearer. Reese was fading while Clark soared.
Chicago and took the city over. It looked like she took the city over. CC with MJ. CC get treated like MJ in the rack. Oh my God.
As Clark's popularity surged, Reese started disappearing day to day with injuries, missing key games. Fans speculated, was she protecting herself from direct comparisons? The whispers grew louder. Was Angel Reese ducking the spotlight she once chased?
Wow, I'm not sure any other single, outside of just the pure numbers that we keep showing people, literal numbers.
So now we ask the hard question. Is this the end of Angel Reese as the WNBA's marketing queen? Or can she rebuild, refocus, and prove everyone wrong? The game film doesn't lie, and neither do the sponsors. Caitlin Clark may be the one rewriting history, but Angel Reese still has a choice: to let this meltdown define her or to fight back.
I understand your place sometimes. Look, they talking about Caitlin Clark took over Angel Reese's trap. See, this is why you don't need to keep trying to take shots at her. She took the city over.
Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Angel Reese can recover from this sponsorship meltdown? Or is Caitlin Clark too far ahead to catch? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more WNBA breakdowns.
Caitlin Clark took over Chicago. She signed autographs for hours. This wasn't no extras that was paid to come stand in the scene. No, these were real people trying to get autographs.
With all new WNBA merchandise, Sky jerseys, and TVs and more, we've got something for everyone.
She went from the queen of college basketball to the face of WNBA controversy. Angel Reese, once showered in brand deals and celebrated as the Bayou Barbie, is now facing a brutal reality. Sponsorships can lead, her reputation questioned, and her rivalry with Caitlin Clark fueling the downfall. But how did we get here? And why are names like Ice Cube, LeBron James, and even Michael Jordan now part of the story? Tonight we break it all down: the rise, the meltdown, and the uncertain future of Angel Reese.
Chicago, the queen of the rack. The biggest Barbie.
Reese's story begins at LSU, where she led her team to a national title in 2023. The crown moment, pointing to her ring finger, taunting Caitlin Clark on national TV. That swagger turned her into a cultural icon. Overnight, Reebok signed her. TikTok made her a trending sensation. The NBA world even shouted her out. Shaquille O'Neal called her family. She wasn't just playing basketball. She was selling a persona, the Bayou Barbie.
I mean, outside of the fact you can't even get half the amount of people inside an LSU arena.
But the higher the hype, the harder the fall. Everything shifted when Ice Cube, CEO of the Big Three, confirmed he offered Caitlin Clark a $5 million deal. When asked if Angel Reese was on the radar, Cub's response was blunt: "Sorry, it was only for Caitlin." Sponsors took notice. If Cube, a businessman with cultural influence, didn't see the value, why should Nike or Gatorade? Reports say Reese's engagement numbers had already started dropping. Less traction, fewer eyes, and less spark.
How you could ever imagine, how can you compete with this?
At the same time, Caitlin Clark was rewriting history. Sellouts, TV ratings, jersey sales through the roof. In Chicago, fans mobbed her like she was the second coming of Michael Jordan. Analysts said it plainly: she came into Angel Reese's city and took it over. LeBron James even praised Clark as a generational talent. The gap between Reese and Clark wasn't just on the court. It was in dollars, attention, and global impact.
Angel Reese was not going to be able to bring in the amount of eyes for the sponsors and for the league for him to justify that offer.
For Reese, the cracks became impossible to ignore. Every game was under the microscope. Every missed layup went viral. Comment sections filled with mockery. She's patting rebounds off her own. Bricks. What once made her relatable, the fire, the attitude, was now ammunition for critics. And when social media flips the switch on you, it's nearly impossible to flip it back.
To be a dog and get to that platform where you get to bring a national title, the first one back to LSU, without having that type of mentality, that chip on your shoulder. And I feel like we have to let these young women be unapologetically themselves.
Even legends chimed in. Hall of Famer Lisa Leslie told Reese directly, "We're going to fix your layups." It was constructive but brutally honest. Meanwhile, every time Caitlin Clark's name was mentioned alongside Michael Jordan, Reese's absence grew louder. LeBron James praised Clark's composure and impact, but no such endorsements came for Reese. The spotlight had shifted, and the comparisons weren't in her favor.
Not measure up. You don't have as many followers you have on Instagram. That is great. I will not take away from the fact that you are one of the bigger brands in the WNBA. You are a star in your own right, but you are not Caitlin Clark. It's a different.
Reese's season was marred with injuries, absences, and speculation. Fans asked, Is she avoiding direct comparisons with Clark? Analysts accused her of leaning too heavily into drama and social media instead of consistency on the court. As one YouTuber put it, she's not standing alone. She's standing in Clark's shadow. The brand that once thrived on controversy was now collapsing under it.